Hello and good morning. Thank you for watching CNN News 18. I'm Shen Elizabeth Matthew. Let's begin this bulletin with the top story this hour that is coming in from Jammu and Kashmir. Now, two persons from Uttar Pradesh were shot dead by terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir. I beg your pardon, they were in fact shot at by terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir's Budgam district on Friday evening. They were taken to a hospital and were stated to be in stable condition. So right now, they are in fact in a stable condition is what we are in fact hearing. Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah and National Conference President Farooq Abdullah have expressed deep sorrow over the terrorist attack on civilians in Mazama, Budgam, strongly condemning this act of violence. So this is the breaking input that we are getting on top of 7 a.m. that two migrant workers from Uttar Pradesh have in fact been shot has been shot at by terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir's Budgam district on Friday evening. They were taken to a hospital and were stated to be in stable condition. Now, Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah and National Conference President Farooq Abdullah have expressed deep sorrow over the terrorist attack on civilians in Mazama, Budgam. Remember, this is the fourth attack that is happening in the matter of 2 weeks that we are seeing, and known locals are being targeted. We have seen on October 20th as well, there was in fact a big attack on the workers who are working in the tunnel. Now let me go across to my colleague Ishan Vani. Ishan, once again the known locals are being targeted, and this I believe is the fourth attack in 2 weeks. Give us more detail. What exactly was this whole incident and what is the condition of the people who have been targeted in this incident?
You're absolutely right. It's the fourth incident in this short span of time where non-locals have been attacked. It was yesterday in Budgam in Budgam district that they carried out an attack on these two laborers who were working on a project there. They were shot at. One received bullet injuries to his hand, and luckily the other one also received bullets in his leg. And both are, according to our sources in the police, are out of danger. They have been treated. They were initially given treatment there at the local hospital and then shifted to Srinagar's SMH hospital, where a team of doctors is looking after them. The search operation was carried by the security forces, but it's very clear from the beginning that now they are going to target non-locals once again. And we've seen it in the past that for a month or so they try to sustain and carry out such attacks so that there is a fear instilled among the non-local population working here, particularly those who work as laborers, can be easy targets. You hit them, you escape, and that seems to be the strategy. We have already seen around 19 casualties happening in the month of October itself, and that indicates that the violence of graph of violence is a potential and possibility and push to increase the graph of violence in Jammu and Kashmir. It's not only non-locals, but locals have also been killed and targeted. So yes, the strategy and meetings have been chaired by the Lieutenant Governor. But once again, attack taking place on non-local laborers who were part of, a project which was underway in Budgam district, where they were working on a site. They shifted to hospital, but there is an increase in number of these attacks. Strategy was made, but once again, attack has taken place, and it's very difficult to implement strategy and keep security forces everywhere, and that seems to be the point that they are taking advantage of and carrying out attacks at the locals or non-locals who they think that they can easily target and get away.
Ishan, on October 20th as well, when these non-locals, the migrant workers were attacked, that happened in Gandarbal. That was also in fact a project that was ongoing, and this incident also is attacking two migrants who are in fact working in a construction site. Is there a pattern that the officials are seeing on ground, that the construction sites are being targeted and the migrants are being targeted?
Well, with the tunnel, the intention was clear that they wanted to hurt India's, ambitious and strategic project of tunnel, which connects Kashmir to Ladakh. And there was an attempt to derail that possibly. But with this attack, the sites have been chosen given the fact that all of them non-locals who work as laborers on these locations, they're easy to find and easy to target because they work there, they earn a living, and they stay in a minimal condition, and that's why it becomes very easy for them to target those non-local laborers. And the fact that, according to them, there's no water to settle in Jammu and Kashmir, and that's why they're carrying out attack at all these non-locals. But precisely because they're easy to target and they're soft targets, That's why you're seeing laborers working on construction sites have been targeted. But with the tunnel project, it was very clear because there were also locals who died in that attack, and some locals also sustained injury. The attack was on the tunnel, that it is constructing a tunnel bit for the security forces, for the locals in Ladakh and Kashmir who will go to and fro during the harsh winter conditions, that they don't want that to happen. They want to carry out attack on India's strategic projects and hurt it. But that project is almost complete, and we'll see that open soon. But yes, these two laborers are also working on a local project in Budgam district. But as I said, that's very easy to target them, and that's why such workers have been chosen to attack.
I request you, Ishan, to please stay with us as we are getting a report that has been filed by our colleague Saroj Kasim from the spot.
बुढ़ामा इलाके में जहां यूपी सहारनपुर के दो लेबर्स, जिसमें से एक का नाम उस्मान और एक का नाम सुफियान है, कुछ संदिग्ध लोगों ने उन पर गोली मारी है और अभी भी उन्हें ट्रीटमेंट के लिए बेमिना जेवीसी लाया गया है, जहां पर इस वक्त उनका इलाज चल रहा है। बडगाम की एक टुकड़ी जिसे वहां के एसपी लीड कर रहे थे, उन्होंने अभी न्यूज़ 18 से बात करते हुए कहा कि दोनों उस्मान और सुफियान इस वक्त खतरे से बाहर है और उनका इलाज चल रहा है। न्यूज़ 18 के लिए जहांगीर अजीज के साथ जेवीसी बेमिना से मैं सरोज कफील।
Let me go back to my colleague Ishan now. Ishan, has any outfit taken responsibility of this attack, the two migrants who have in fact been shot at? Because last time there was in fact an outfit of Lashkar-e-Taiba that has taken the responsibility. But this time, has there actually been any statement from any of these outfits?
Well, not so far, but it seems like more or less it will be Lashkar which will be involved, or the TRF. They have been most instrumental on the ground. They have been attacking on locals, and they have had these pattern to these attacks. Because Jaish Mohammed, which is just PAFF, is mostly focused on carrying out attacks on security forces, establishments of security forces. The convoys, you see truck attacks taking place, that's mostly the imprints and footprints of Jaish Mohammed or PAFF. And these attacks generally target the non-locals. This is typically an attack and a pattern of Lashkar-e-Taiba. Though there hasn't been any claim yet, but it seems like it will be the Lashkar-e-Taiba who will claim responsibility of carrying out these attacks. What is concerning is that how do you provide security to the non-locals who come to Kashmir to earn a living? And that's primarily the question. That's why the Lieutenant Governor chaired a meeting, and because the new government also came in, but the law and order remains under Lieutenant Governor and the Home Minister. And that's why you see that meetings have taken place both in Delhi and Srinagar, where top officials from the security forces, intelligence were called in. They have a strategy which was, they said that they formulated. But given the fact that these attacks are taking place at the night time and the guard is typically down, the forces are less on the ground. And that's where the forces will have to see how they're able to, get the situation all right.
Thank you, Ishan, for getting us all those details from ground. We'll keep coming back to you as this is a developing story. Now, let's shift our focus to